Okay, approved consent items. That's available through Bladen County audio, video for last week, October 31st. Local issues, concerns, and director updates. Okay, email from Joshua Lawson in reference to Cooper versus Berger and Bohr, attached email. Okay.
Guys, I just got this from Josh on the 31st, and I emailed it to y'all because it's a little lengthy, and there was a place down at the bottom of this that said available here, that you could click on it and open this document up and read it. And I went ahead and sent it to y'all earlier so that you can take a look at it, because it is a little lengthy, and it's speaking of, I guess they're still trying to make a decision about what they're going to do. From what I understand, Mr. Bobby.
Yeah, it looks like they have made the decision, but I hadn't got all the way through it, and I did not get the email, so. If I did, I'm going to go back and recheck.
I don't know. I still cannot get on email with my computer.
Okay.
So I can't verify that.
Okay, all right. Well,
I'm going to go back and double check, but.
well, I sent it to y'all guys on the 31st at about 4:30, because it came
Okay.
late one afternoon, and I wanted y'all to have it ahead of time because it was kind of lengthy to read. So,
I'll tell you what I think we ought to do with this, since it's so lengthy. We got another meeting tomorrow, so let's try to absorb it tonight, see what we come up with, and then
Yeah.
talk about it. But it appears to me that the the new board is going to remain in place. But I haven't got all the way through it yet.
Well, from that, it seems that that's the decision that was made when I read the cover letter. It implies exactly what you said. It says
Yep.
Constitution.
You
However,
remember what happened, the
But-
Supreme Court.
But wait a minute, the second verse right here says the case now heads back to the Supreme Court for final review.
I guess the
Second
Supreme
paragraph.
Court has to put a stamp on it.
Right,
The Supreme Court sent it back to the lower court
right,
in September,
right,
early September,
right.
and gave them 60 days.
To resolve the issues of
Resolve it.
constitutionality.
Right. And what I've read so far, it appears that the court is recommending that the new board, the combined board, stay in
Says
place.
it's constitutional,
Yeah.
right.
But, like I said, I'm not all the way through it, so I think we ought to look at it tonight.
Right,
And I guess we won't know anything for sure until the Supreme Court puts their stamp on it.
but as we go through, we can anticipate whether or not there are any issues
Right.
either way for us, yes.
But,
But I agree, it's rather lengthy to try to absorb
we'll look
in
at
this
it tonight.
setting. Right.
Okay, next item. Update of total voters from one stop site.
okay, guys, we were
That's a
here Saturday till about 3:30, 4 o'clock, I guess, because the one-stop site at the library didn't close till 1 o'clock.
That's right.
So we were here, we worked all day long Saturday trying to get poll books printed to have them ready to go out for the chief judges and stuff when they picked up their supplies
For
today.
tomorrow.
The guys have already delivered the machines to the polling locations as of this morning, as of today.
Okay.
I think about so many things, whether I'm awake or asleep, I believe. But anyway, since the time changed, I made sure that they double checked the machines to make sure that the timing was correct on the voting machines
Okay.
because of the time change. So they've checked all the machines and those are correct. Otherwise, it would probably prompt them poll workers that they might have not been able to open the polls because it's on a timer.
On the timer, yeah. Okay.
Let's see what I've got here for you. Here is a list of everyone that voted, one stop and mail absentee for this election.
Okay.
It's a front and back.
Oh, so it's a consolidated list, okay.
Yeah, and it's in alpha order. We voted 440 total voters in one stop and mail absentee.
And they'll have these combined, okay.
everything that you see, where it says ballot number, which is in your first or second column, your first column, or your
Right.
second column. Everything that says OS, of course, the people voted at the library.
That's the
Anything that's
library and
CIV is a mail
absentee.
mail absentee.
Okay.
What does the OS stand for? Why OS? I'm just curious. Why the OS? What is that designation?
OS.
Off-site at the library.
Oh, off-site. Oh, okay,
In
okay.
other words,
Yeah,
if it was here, it wouldn't have that.
right. Okay, and in reading, the board has to have an office, right?
In lieu of.
That's good,
In
right.
lieu of, yeah.
Okay, so this is a printout of everyone that has voted one stop and mail absentee up until today.
Okay,
Okay.
and you said that number is what, 440?
Coordinate the review, continue to review and approval of mail absentees. Okay.
I think the girls are giving out supplies.
I think she said we have 12 more.
Okay.
Think we can stand it?
Uh, and we, oh, yes, what you said. Mail in 12 more. This is what you said.
Excuse, I'm sorry, they're helping with supplies.
Okay. You said we had 12 absentees. 12 more.
I'm sorry. We've got, now, these are the ones from the last election, okay? So
Okay.
we're gonna feed these in along with these today.
I
Remember
thought we
the,
did those.
you did not read these in last time you opened them.
No.
We process,
We
You
processed.
did not read any mail absentees in the machine last time. You looked at them, reviewed them, opened them up, and said, let's hold off until today, and we'll
But we
read all
went
these
back there and
together.
opened the
the
machine.
first meeting, we did not.
We didn't do it.
The
last
second meeting we did,
Yes.
and the tapes are there,
Yeah.
right? If you double check the machine, they're there.
Yep.
Because we see
On the
the
left. Well, I know I fed all of them in myself,
the
so.
balance.
And we separated Dublin from the others, which was Bladenboro. Yeah. Okay, we'll resolve it. Now, hopefully there's not some from the first meeting that we didn't do last time, but I thought we had done everything that had come in up until that point.
Well,
Pretty sure we did.
I've got the numbers
Mm-hmm.
from each one of the last two meetings.
Seems like there was a total of 51. 25 and 31 or something. Well,
I'm sorry, but I'm in this meeting.
yeah, we fed them in at last meeting. We sure did. We opened the machine. I fed everyone of them in myself,
And you secured the,
and we kept them separate. We kept them separate to Dublin and Bladenboro. I remember that.
Okay, I've got a note on here. It says read 6 on 11/7. Now so y'all read these in.
well, it's
There's
some, not
50.
6, it's only 6 we read.
If there's only 6, we didn't. But we
Oh.
did about 51.
50 some, yeah.
Well, that's
We
no
did-
problem. We can figure it out.
Yeah,
When we opened the machine, it was. Now these apparently are different.
The only time y'all fed anything in is the first meeting.
No, second
The
meeting.
second meeting, we didn't feed the
We
first
didn't
meeting.
feed
We waited
anything
until
in
the
the
second.
first
Okay, with the second meeting.
Second meeting, right, that's the only time,
Yeah.
right.
Okay, and we'll look at the count on the machine,
Right,
Yeah,
and these,
5, 6,
would be
7.
additional.
These must be, 8,
there's 10,
9, 10.
yeah.
Well, now,
Plus,
10.
you've got these right here that y'all got to add to those and read them all.
take a look at that 10 number, because in the very first meeting, on October 31st, there were 10 absentees.
That's these.
9 from Bladen Bar,
And it might have been.
and
This is P15, this
That's
is Dublin. P15, P15.
7 from Bladen Bar, and 3 from Dublin.
Okay, there's the 3 from Dublin. And then we start on Bladenburg, there's P,
Should be 7.
precinct 201, 202, 20.
That probably just is, 20 is Bladenboro. I mean, they just
Yeah.
didn't put they didn't
202.
put the 201 or 202, but that is
202.
Bladenboro.
Yeah, it was from Bladenburg Valley. 201. Yeah, that's them. That's the ones we did the first meeting,
Yeah, first meeting we had, but I thought we had combined them.
3 and 7.
What it
I thought
says-
we had 2.
What this says is that it went from our first meeting October 31st with 10 absentees, 7 from Bladen Bar, 3 from Dublin.
That's what we got
The
right
next
here.
one says that we gotten 38 total.
Okay,
30,
these were,
they sent out 38.
these were received October the 30th, October 24th, so these are the early on ballots.
Why don't we
Huh?
you secured the others, we put them in the bag, and is the number written on those others?
But yeah, we got the other ones in the bag, but
These have
these
not
are the
been
ones
run.
we've just gotten in since we all met last time, so these
Those-
has got to be approved.
And these just were not included last time?
Apparently
Or were
not.
not?
They were included, but y'all said you were gonna wait till this meeting and feed these in and the rest of
Oh.
what you got in.
We didn't say that last meeting, we said that the first meeting. But we
Yeah.
supposedly ran everything
So
we
those that
had.
were just not combined, apparently.
Well, we need
Well, let me
to,
go see what we got
That's what
over
you gotta
there.
determine.
Huh?
Because we thought that's what we gotta determine,
I
is whether
know,
those
you gotta
combined.
be careful, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there's only 3 from Dublin, so that's 3 that's
That's
come
gotta
in.
be,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Well, we got, these have been opened and
I wonder if we just did not put them in, that's what we gotta determine the total number.
yeah, we gotta figure that out.
There were 50 some.
We did
that
50
we ran,
some.
Yeah,
I think it was 51.
Okay,
or
here we go.
57, 57.
These right here is the only thing that is secured in the back. These are the only ones that
Okay.
y'all have fed
That
into
we're-
the
That
machine.
we run, absolutely, I agree
Yeah.
with that.
Okay, these right here have been secured, they've been run through the machines.
Okay,
These have not, nor neither has these.
okay, okay. These have come in, when you look at the stamps on the envelope, they have come in since our last meeting.
Okay, did you have, there was 10 in the,
October,
y'all approved
October,
10.
October 3rd was less than a week ago.
Okay, but in that last, well, we'll look at the number on the machine.
Right.
Right,
But,
and I believe it was 57, but I'm not sure.
yeah, something to that nature.
It's
These
51 or
right here,
57.
y'all got to look at and approve.
Okay.
Now,
Okay,
since the last meeting, we've had these few come in, which is 8.
Okay,
These have been done, let's lay these aside.
okay,
These
yeah.
have been done, okay. These right now have got to be approved
Okay,
and look at signatures or whatever. And there's 8 of these since the last meeting.
okay. Well, you can start on them when you're
Okay.
ready.
Okay. Oh yeah, these definitely received out.
First one I've seen from Elizabethtown.
We've only got one so far.
I just saw that.
I know.
Charity Lewis said, witnessed it, and I said, what's she doing witnessing one from Bladenburg? And I looked, and it's from Elizabethtown. Now these, all we need to do is run them, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
These have been reviewed.
The envelope, those all have been reviewed. Those just need to be fed through the machine along with what y'all are looking at now after
Okay.
your review.
These envelopes need to be separate.
And I can just put a rubber band around these right here and keep them over here with the ones that are approved.
There we go. Hand them back to me, I'll start zipping them.
Okay.
Okay,
And
do
I
y'all
guess we
want to
can-
finish doing what we got to, well, you wanna finish up this and then y'all can do that and he can stop the,
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
do that.
Right, just finish it, right.
Okay, anybody wish to address the board?
Well,
No.
no, but we're going to be careful with whether or not you may need to restart that, because the way it stands right now, there's the issue of dealing with the number of votes and all that. We need,
Right.
that needs to be clarified on that recording, even
Okay,
if
that's
we
fine.
reconvene,
Okay,
because it's an open issue right now.
but we know that everything that we
Your
ran,
part is in that.
we put in the envelope, and me and you both signed it at the time, so.
Right, but I'm simply saying that so far as that
Yeah.
record, it needs to
Reflect.
reflect the resolution, because, right, as it was standing, it
Mhm.
was an issue of discussion.
that's fine.
So we
Okay,
can suspend it and start it back up after we
okay.
resolve that issue.
Okay.
Well, let's, get these done and we'll, go back there and check the numbers and everything.
Yes, and then he can close out.
Okay, do you want him to stop it now and then pick it back
Yes.
up after
I
y'all?
think that would be well, for people don't want to watch blank space.
That's fine. Okay, Gordon, you can just stop it at this point.